lower your tone just for a couple of minutes. I'd appreciate it. I don't know if any of you have seen me before at John Quick's events, but I'm a personal trainer and a motivational speaker. And I've been doing it for 9 years, but on my creative side, I love poetry. My father just passed away on Tuesday. I just buried him. But stuff like this helps me to keep on keeping on. So I'm going to keep on sharing with you. And I just ask that you just give me a little bit of your time for me. All right? Thank you. This first poem is called What Poetry Do to Me. Poetry be calling me and calling me like, come get me, just grab a pen and come all over me. And get deeper and deeper and deeper. Damn, I'm a hell of a knowledge seeker. I make my people stronger instead of weaker. Sometimes I ride the train, go to the park and get off that bleaker. And just zone and zone and zone and get drunk off my words. Don't cut me that my mind is used to being mentally feeded. Don't need a spliff to get that extra lift. I hope you feel my words before you look at the way I switch my hips. I go to poetry spots and play up the club spots. Hey, when I first came here, I was like, yo, this is hot. Because instead of battling over chains and stepping on sneakers, when us poets get together, the more people, the deeper. I said I feel drunk off my words because I get tipsy. Not that tap me and fall over kind of tipsy, that this feels good kind of tipsy. And instead of saying, pour me some more, I'm shouting, do we have any more poets in the house? I need something fast, a metaphoric phrase, a spoken word. I'm getting hot and dehydrated. Please replenish me with that poetic shit. No, we need it. Because us poets, we got our own poetries. We get so high that we turn first time open mic readers into, I gotta be up in that spot at least once a week readers. When I get around other poets, I'm like, where have you been all my life? Where were you with your strong, powerful words when I was about to take my life? Where were you with your free-spirited, beautiful self when I derived the wrong things and then think twice about my health? But that was the past. And this is the now. What matters most is that we're all here together, despite the kinds of weather. The thing I like most about getting quote-unquote drunk at poetry readings is that after I release, my heart is as light as a feather. And y'all know what? I can write poetry forever. Peace. Alright, this next piece, I'm going to ask y'all if you could just please be quiet just for 1 minute in the back over there on the right. Thank you, I appreciate it. Just 2 minutes, sisters, please. This poem, some of you may be going through. You may have a sister, mother, aunt, cousin, daughter that's going through the situation. So maybe you know, just listen, show a little respect to the mic. I don't know if you know about poetry, but it's hard for poets to get up and speak in front of people. So we all have to show a little respect. This poem is called She Gotta Feed Her Babies. She stood 5 feet 7 inches. In the privacy of her home, she would often review her stitches. She was often put in the category of stunts, hoes, and bitches. She was in college, majored in English. Had no more money, got kicked out before she could finish. She had a man for a while, got pregnant, and he left twice. She figured it was now her body she would have to sacrifice. Oh, but how she would later pay that price. You see, all that glitters ain't gold and it sure ain't nice. Her pretty face would risk getting sliced. She possessed many of the things that we consider lavish, like cars, a house, expensive clothes, all that, and she was still called a hoe, but an expensive hoe. She figured she could dance 1 week and be pimped for the next. After all, her bills were getting paid, and it was much better than that welfare check. Her materialistic items quickly vanished as soon as she realized the life of a prostitute she could no longer manage. Her pimp messed her up one good last time. Everything she had was taken away within the drop of a dime. Back to square one. What would she do now? But she gotta feed her babies. She applied for a grant and went back to school. Skimmed through the help wanted section and found a job within 2 weeks. Decided it was truth and knowledge she wanted to seek. She had a 9-to-5 modeling school and 3 kids, but she had to pay her dues if this was the new way she wanted to live. She worked 40 hours per week, and still, the pay was no good. So she asked the supervisor to give her a raise, if he could. He says, I don't see why not. That is, if you agree to meet me in my office and we can see just how low your chin can drop. The price went up on food, but she gotta feed her babies. A couple of weeks she gave in to this man who was full of insanity. About to be evicted, got too stressed out one day and started to get addicted. Green was all she could see when she looked at any man, until she woke up one day in a hospital bed with her kids holding her hand. It's funny how we're forced to crash instead of land. Time is no longer on her side. This sister was diagnosed with the monster. So the next time you come across somebody that says, I just gotta feed my babies, I gotta do what I gotta do, tell them, true indeed, but don't lose your health, respect, and life indulging in greed. Wrap it up, y'all. Thank you. Peace.
Yo, y'all give it up. It's not an easy thing to get on this mic, man, and spit fire like she just spit it, man. Y'all give it up, man. Janvieve, Naemani. Can we lower the lights now? Can we get these lights lower? This ain't American Bandstand. Let's go.